I'd just like to do a quick review of the Atari 5200 game cartridges to give you an idea of what the 5200 was all about. As you can see, the cartridges were relatively large. Here would be a size comparison between 5200 game and the Atari 2600. There. So that gives you an idea of the size difference. Here's a ColecoVision game right there. ColecoVision games were roughly as large as the 2600. Okay, now we'll just get through this again here. It's not terribly important, but Sega Master System downsized. That's for another date. There's the back of a cartridge. You can see it's mostly the same popular games that we're all familiar with, right? Same old stuff. I think that's Ball Blazer. Here's one from Sega, Star Trek. Pitfall 2. As you can see, Activision games looked a little different, a little sleeker, cool design. Here's a couple other examples. There's Space Shuttle and Mega Mania. But the star attraction is my favorite Frogger. And here's a good shot. This is how Frogger on the 5200 looks next to the 2600 version of Frogger. And there's the Atari home computers. Pretty interesting shot. Okay, so going through all this, here's what the cartridges look like from a side view. Now, if I were to take this and turn this around right here, you'll see that this had the add-on. Probably very few people needed to use that because it was pretty straightforward, but you know, it's a nice gimmick. They were trying to compete against Intellivision and ColecoVision and what have you, who were all doing that. Odyssey 2 had, as you know, they had a big numeric keypad and what have you. So close-up view would be like this. There's Pac-Man. There's Jungle Hunt. There's Moon Patrol and the famous shot of that. There's Space Dungeon. There's Centipede. Okay, there's Kicks. There's Pengo. There's Star Raiders. Here's Kangaroo. Now, here would be a size comparison. There's Kangaroo on the Atari 2600. Here's Gremlins. If I'm not mistaken, this was a prototype and this was never released. I'm not positive of that. Okay? Now, I'm picking up the ones that I think are more important. Here's Galaxian. See a little bit different artwork here. Copyright 1982 Atari. Here's Missile Command. Here's Defender. The artwork looks a little different than on the 2600 and $7,800, I believe. I think this is the same, right? There's Joust. There's Countermeasure. There's Super Breakout. Dig Dug has a different looking appearance. Here's my Star Attraction Space Invaders. Very different looking. There's Vanguard, Berserk. I think that's Ball Blazer. Okay, we have Star Trek, very different looking. Okay, there's the Sega logo. There's Pitfall 2, The Lost Caverns from Activision. Good game. There's the Great Mega Mania. Space Shuttle made its way onto the 5200. I think it was originally on the 2600. And then the big one is Frogger. There it is. Love Frogger. Just a few final words. Look at this Casper video I bought. It's all transparent and glows in the dark. Pretty cool. I don't know why I'm showing you that. I don't even know why that's there. Also, I was going to buy this video game Gridiron for the PlayStation. And look what happened. Then it was on sale for $19.99. And I just didn't get around to going to the store that week. Then when I went back, it was only $1.99. So, eat this. Sayonara.